morning. It is Friday, May 20th, and Nathaniel is going to join me on the vlog today. Behind us are, in the grasses, what's there, Nathaniel?
Geese.
There are little goslings in amongst the grasses. They're disappearing. If you see the grasses moving, that's the little goslings. And there are two grown-up geese. And yes, we have frightened them away. There was also a great blue heron, and I captured it skimming across the water. These baby goslings are getting bigger, aren't they? You can see their heads starting to poke up too. Nathaniel just scared this heron away. Look how majestic it looks flying across the river, just skimming the river. And over here we have the swans. Because what is a vlog without some beautiful swans? Okay, let's go. No running.
Not running.
How we know we're going to the dairy is that Nathaniel has the little basket with the bottles we are returning. And we're just walking up the walkway, and as we are walking up, we can look over and see our beautiful friends having a nice leisurely swim. Okay, off we go to the dairy. We have just pulled into the parking lot at the dairy, and what are your first thoughts?
Industrial.
It's an industrial area, but it's very busy in here, and we were lucky. We just got into a spot, and it's a staff marked spot. Someone was leaving, and he said, "You can park in my spot. I'm going out for lunch." So that was really kind. Anyway, we're going to go and get some milk, some chocolate milk, some eggs, some yogurt, and other lovely treats. Is that gonna be fun? What else did you just learn on our drive over?
That we're going to Hamilton.
That we're going to Hamilton. The city?
No,
No, what?
the play.
The play. Yes, I bought tickets for Isaac for his graduation to go see Hamilton. We were supposed to see it in Toronto just around when everything shut down. 4 days after everything shut down, we had tickets, and unfortunately we weren't able to see it in Toronto, but I was able to get tickets in Vancouver, so I have 3 tickets, one for you, one for me, and one for Isaac. So, surprise!
It wasn't a surprise.
Oh, he's a tough customer, isn't he? What did you think of inside the dairy?
Busy.
It is very busy. It's very tight quarters, but we are finished with picking up our items. So we got some chocolate milk in the big quart bottles, and then we have liters of homogenized milk, whipping cream, and this is called cereal cream, which is like a half and half. And then we have eggs and some yogurt, and they only had small things of sour cream, but I do love going to the Dairy Queen. The windshield wiper fluid we did not get at the dairy. That's not a good thing to get at the dairy. But anyway, I got these carriers, and they are fantastic. And the guy actually commented on my quart size ones. We carry this little tiny bag to put the lids in, and then we bring the lids back to recycle. Anyway, that is our fodder from the dairy. And what are we going to do now?
Get sandwiches.
Get something to snack on. They have a curry shrimp, which sounds really good. And you were looking at the sandwiches, I think, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, yum. Nathaniel and I are going to have some shrimp curry on rice with some coleslaw, and I think there's a cookie on the side as well. And here's mine, but let's see. Oh, yummy. I don't think they remembered the cookie, but that's okay. Does it look delicious?
Yes.
Yes. And
We also have coleslaw.
here is the dairy. It is definitely a very, very busy place. And yes, we do also have coleslaw. Nathaniel has 2 things to say. First thing, it's a good thing we didn't leave because why?
We got the cookies.
Cookies were brought out to us, and the second thing you had to say is?
Good coleslaw.
The coleslaw is actually really, really good. Anyway, I'm gonna eat my lunch now. I've just moved the car, so then that way it's out of the staff parking lot, and we're gonna eat some lovely lunch. There was one thing missing from your meal, wasn't there? And what was it?
Chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk. So you gotta open that and have a sip, because this shrimp curry is delicious, but it does need, with the rice, something to go along with it. So yum, yum, yum. And what do you have to say?
Cheers.
Cheers to lunch out with Mom and yummy chocolate milk. We are done lunch and we returned our bottles. I made him drink a whole half liter of chocolate milk on the spot because I wanted to return the bottles. But what was the nice thing about returning the bottles?
I got money.
He got the change, so I gave him the money for that so he can spend it all in one place, because that's how it's going to go probably. Anyway, we enjoyed our lunch immensely.
Yes.
This morning, this one here said to me, "You love the swans more than me." Is that true?
Yeah.
Pardon?
No.
Yeah, no. I love you because you are my own perfect little swanee, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty perfect. How do you know you're at the dairy? Well, there's a cow there, of course. A couple of cows and some ice cream. We are home, and Nathaniel's got the milk, the eggs. I've got some of the other dairy, and we are ready to put these away. How skilled you are opening gates and all this stuff. Thank you. What a gentleman. Thanks for coming to the dairy with me today. He's a man of little words, aren't you? He says, "Mom, I got my hands full. Careful on that ramp, it's really steep. We may have to do this in 2 trips. And you know what? That's okay." We are back home and we've put the milk away. The tide is going out and I am noticing how much debris is going down the river today. I guess the freshet is starting now, and that is when the snow-capped mountains way off in the distance, the snow starts to melt and goes into the rivers and streams, and then eventually down to the Fraser, bringing with it lots of debris. And I've been noticing the tides have been much higher recently, so of course it's pulling off logs and sticks that have been on the sides of the rivers. Anyway, it is a beautiful sunny day. Nathaniel and I had a lovely time going to the dairy. We are going to have a restful afternoon. I'm going to do some knitting, and I am wishing you a wonderful rest of your day. A moment more of extra footage, because baby goslings are always wonderful to add into the vlog. So there were 7 the other day. I only see 6 little babies right now, but they are so cute. Did you enjoy our visit to the dairy?
Yes.
That's good. You know what? I forgot to give you something. We got you something when we were in Ontario, and actually your brother got this for you. Are you curious?
What is it?
It's in my pocket. Your brother found these for you.
Glass.
glass. So we found those on Lake Ontario, and you have a glass jar. It's a glass jar that has pieces of beach glass in it. What do you think of those ones? So it's white and green pieces of beach glass.
Yay.
Nice. So we've gone with milk jars, glass milk jars, down to beach glass. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. Say bye. Bye. See you tomorrow.